Well, what I'm about to show you may seem a little odd because it's not a trick. And that may seem weird to start out not showing a trick in a tape about tricks. But what I will show you is the most important single thing you'll learn on this piece of tape, or on this videotape rather, and that is the basis for many great tricks. It's the fundamental secret to many tricks. It's not a trick in and of itself, although some people mistakenly might present it as a trick. You'll see when I demonstrate it right here exactly what it is, and then I'll explain why in and of itself, it's not a trick. Watch the coin. We place it in this hand, and with a simple snap of the fingers, it's gone. Now that seemed like a trick. Well, it was a trick, but it basically was using a move, and a move is simply a little bit of sleight of hand. It's the most sleight of hand you'll have to learn on all of these videos, and it's very simple. And that piece of sleight of hand is not used to just vanish a coin or vanish an object. It should be used in a larger trick. Now, where is the coin? It's in my lap. How did it get there? I'll show you. When I picked up the coin like this, I really didn't pick up the coin. What I did instead was apparently pick up the coin and vanished it. I didn't really vanish it, I just didn't pick up the coin. It's in my lap. How did it get there? Well, it got there simply by me scraping it off the edge of the table. I never picked it up. It appeared that I picked it up. Everything I did led you to believe that I picked up the coin. The way you practice this move is you simply put your fingers over the top of the coin. You notice when I cover the coin, you don't see it at all, although you know it's there. Now, when I take it to the edge of the table, the natural way to pick up a coin would be to lever it up with your thumb and hold it like that. So everything you do when you practice this is just pick up the coin, drag it, pick it up, drag it, pick it up, drag it, pick it up. You'll notice the thumb goes to lever the coin up just like it naturally would. So now when you want to learn how to do this move, you just simulate everything you're doing when you naturally are doing the move of dragging and picking up a coin, only you let it fall right off the edge of the table into your lap. And by the way, if you're having a napkin in your lap, like I am right now, it'll serve to catch it very nicely so it doesn't slip between your legs. So that's what's the move. Now, you don't use it just to go like this and say, hey, the coin's gone, because there's a psychological aspect of this, and that is you want to let some time pass from the time you've dropped the coin into your lap to the time you vanish the coin. So you add something to it, and that's what makes it a trick. When you add something to the basic move, then it becomes a trick. And if you remember when I demonstrated this, I didn't just go, watch, it's gone. I did this. Watch, I'll take the coin, place it in my hand, snap my fingers, and it's gone. Now, the trick is, how did it disappear from this hand by snapping my fingers and doing that? So that's the psychological aspect. You always take the move and you disguise it with something else so that they don't see the move. So I've now taken the coin, I've placed it somewhere else. Everybody believes the coin is now in this fist. Now, when the coin disappears, it vanishes from this hand, not the edge of the table, or this hand where it was before. So now it's here, you let a little time pass, you do something magical that makes it look like that's what makes the coin disappear, and then you do that. And that's where it becomes a magic trick, and not just a piece of sleight of hand or a move, as we call it in the magic business. Now, of course, you can do this with just about anything. You're sitting at a table, and there's a matchbook there, and you say, hey, these are interesting matches. I like the logo on them. You know, the funny thing about it is if you snap your fingers and you throw it in the air, it becomes invisible. See, so the trick has happened with the matchbook. Or you can borrow somebody's finger ring. Say, wow, that's a really neat ring. Look, there's an inscription there. I tell you what, can you hold on to this for just a minute? Yeah, give me your hand. Yeah, oh, sorry, too late, ring's gone. You got another ring I can borrow? So you let enough time pass from the time it went off the edge of the table to the time you were gonna put it in their hand, and they've forgotten that you ever dragged it off the edge of the table and picked it up. So that's why, again, I'll reiterate, it's a move and not a trick in and of itself. It can be used anywhere in many different tricks, of which I'll be showing you in the upcoming tape here. It's also very useful, as you'll see in about 2 tricks down the road, not only to vanish something, but also to switch something for something else. We call it the ultimate utility move because you can use it so many ways to vanish or switch an object.